What's going on? Welcome to Korean American Expat. And it is much better weather. As you notice, I'm not like in a jacket. I'm in a sweater. I even think that I didn't even need to wear the sweater at all. But at night, it's still going to get cold. But in the daytime, yeah, the weather is much better. So, and I'm like, okay. And, the idea is for me to, just talk about whatever. What helps is I get to go out in the open. I get to go out. One of the bloggers says, go outside, touch grass, not literally, but, touching grass, get out into the wide open, and, your mind will be kind of clear. And I actually now, doing this, it's helped me be clear. And let's see. Oh yeah, I like to tell this one story. And it just pops up. I don't even like rehearse any of this stuff. I just put it out there. I don't care if I have a story or, I'm not great at storytelling, but I'll just tell it. I don't care. I'm just like, hey, something to be shared. So I had, one of my buddies, my dad's buddy, Korean guy. And, he used to employ like two, workers for his job. He's actually the boss, but he actually owns a business. So he had these two ladies, and then this one lady, she's like in her 40s, has a son. I guess she was a single mom till she met a guy, and they actually, wait for it, both of them end up getting married. And I was scratching my head as I'm now, and I'm going, huh? Home? I mean, nothing against this lady. I'm cool with her. Plus I don't allow certain stuff with her, like, like money stuff. I'm like, nope. And yeah, I'm just like scratching my head like, why did you marry her? And I'm like, okay, from a general standpoint, it's an older Korean guy, marrying this 40-year-old. And she's average. She's not all hot and great, but she's average. She's still cool. But I'm like, okay. Ooh, fell down the hole there. But yeah, I'm like, okay. And before, they got married, and I think they're still married, which is cool. I hope it, it works out. I'm not wishing like, oh, you must break up. But yeah, my buddy, who's the boss, the owner, ended up lending her 20 million won. Now you're thinking 20 million won, and I know we're gonna do the conversion. I'd say it's about maybe 15,000 US dollars for the United States, since, I'm talking from the US point of view, mostly because that's the currency I use on top of the Korean won. So, yeah, $15,000. I'm like, why are you lending an employee $15,000? I couldn't even get it. And the thing about it is, he didn't tell me. My dad told me. My dad was like all upset about it. So I was like, okay, why you? And the reason my dad's upset, because yeah, that Korean owner, he's like another son, not biologically, but because they speak Korean, they can talk in Korean, and I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And yeah, he was like, one time, he was all pissy, and I was like, whoa, really? He lent her 20,000, which he's probably gonna never pay back, but I know he'll probably like take it out like her monthly. And I'm like, by the time that gets paid back, she might not even be, working there. You're gonna be screwed. This lending. And I'm like, okay, 20 million won. I'm like, all right, fine. And then, but the only way, and I guess you guys can kind of think, how does she pay this money back? And a lot of you probably be like, we know, and you all know who's gonna pay it. It ain't gonna be her. Yeah, when she got married, the new husband ended up paying the debt back to my buddy. Yeah. It's amazing. So yeah, if she never would have got married, he would have never saw that money. I would guarantee you. Or it would have took the amount of time she has to work. You know, if she's like maybe making $1 million, $1.2 million, and he takes maybe some of it, it's gonna take her some quite time to pay that back. And I'm just like, dude, why? But yeah, it took the guy that she married to pay it back. And of course I sit here and go, dude, you could have married a much younger chick. You could have married, you could have even went overseas and married a Vietnamese, Chinese, Thai, or Filipina. But okay, to each to his own. I don't know his situation. I don't know any of it at all. And I did go to the wedding, so. And I tried to like stay quiet, and then I didn't even go up and take pictures because I was like, nah, I just want to stay here. Because, you know, I just wanted to be like low key. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. But the guy she married ends up paying it back. And of course I did run into this lady, and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? You know, she doesn't speak English, so this is me speaking Korean. And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just busy working and blah, blah, blah. And she's busy doing her thing. I don't know, she came by to meet my boss again. Hopefully it's not another transaction, but I didn't care. But yeah, I'm just like, what the heck? I mean, I hope, you know, things are working out for her. I hope she's not being a what, you know? But she was a single mom. But the kid, at least her kid was old. He's kind of already done his military, that I know of, and you know, so on. So that's how it goes. And I'm just like, okay, there you go. But it's crazy. It's crazy at times. I'm just like, wow. I would have gone for someone younger, especially because he kind of looked like he had some money. And of course she did have like a boyfriend before, because I was like, the boyfriend before looks a little more handsome. I'm not trying to judge or be a prick about this, but I think he should have maybe, yeah, because I actually met him. Actually, she was like showing me her FaceTime, and I was like talking to him like, hey, cool, yeah, you know. And this is like the earlies when I was in Korea, but I'm just like, okay, whatever. But you know, it even shows that an average 40-year-old single mother in South Korea and around the world can easily get a guy. Easily. You know, play, especially like the women in the 40s. She knew how to play the game. She knew how to do it. And I kind of knew what she was up to. But yeah, a woman in her 40s, and she is, and I'm not trying to be a prick about this, but she's an average chick. I would say maybe she's maybe a 6, because she kind of upkeeps herself. But for crying out loud, I would have went with somebody younger. But what do I know? I don't think I know anything yet. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, shame or do whatever, but man. So that was the story pretty much. But I just remembered at one time my dad just got pissed at my buddy for lending him the money, and then luckily he got his money because of the new husband paid off the debt. It is always the men paying off the debt. Usually it's not the case with women. So yeah, I'm just like, wowzers. Oh my goodness. And yeah, So my buddy finally got his money because why? She got married and the husband paid off all her debts. Yeah, and I think she had more than that, because if she's asking to borrow money, you know, she had other debts. And I'm just like, holy moly. And yeah, this is why, you know, we, you know, like, especially us, you know, what we know now. A lot of these women now in their 30s, mid 30s, they hold a lot of baggage, a lot of, you know, craziness, a lot of, you know, debt too. Especially now, if we go back to the West, holy moly. They might have debt up to like $100,000 in the West. And is it different here in Korea and China and around the world? No, it's not. The older the women, the more trauma, the more debt they have. And yeah, and men, like whoever, has to deal with it. And that's the thing. That's pretty much a lesson. Like, I wouldn't, if I was him, I wouldn't have married her. But hey, to each to his own. And yeah. And again, I hope, you know, they're still together. And I think based on she's still together, no divorce, but they're good at hiding it in Korea too. But I don't think I think the guy's still married to her as of now. But that's now. But maybe later, I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy how, you know, men are just like, some men are just like, okay, I need to just marry her. And I'm just like, really? Don't just get married to get married. You know, find somebody that's going to be on your program, not theirs. You know, we put women on a pedestal, and I'm like, no more. And I'm not saying, I'm man, you're a woman, I'm a prick. No. We just don't put women on a huge pedestal now, and we just try to, you know, maneuver how it's done. So yeah, it's pretty much, and that's how it goes. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna end my story. By the way, if you check my descriptions, I linked the 2 channels on my description, so it will say first and second channel. So look in the descriptions if you are interested. My one channel is about basically sports, and it's called KE Sports Talk. And the other is, I do 3 things on there. I do sports, politics, manosphere, and issues in Korea too. So if you're interested in Korean stuff, I would do like videos about you know, K-bloggers or just whoever, and just test that out. All right, so yeah, that's it. I'm now gonna probably slowly get to work now, and I just want to just do this vlog. All right, so take care, and wherever you are, you know, be careful, stay safe, and it's warm, getting warm here in Korea. So yeah, so enjoy this weather now. All right, so take care, and I'll see you soon.